The theoretical or the reality of what we see more often and pretty much uniformly, it looks like this. So you might have a SCADA system, but it sits there in the control room. Nobody ever looks at the data on it except for the operators who look at one or two key variables. The lab information system is not connected to anything. There's meters, but some of them are wrong, and you don't have meters on the critical steam users or electrical users. The utilities just sit there doing their own thing. The boiler, nobody ever looks at it. Operator logs, nobody ever collects them or collates them. And the production, all the production information, which gives context to all of this, sits there in a silo and nobody looks at it. They're manually collected. If they are collected, they go to various different people in the organizations who produce various different reports. None of the reports correlate with each other. So if you get to this point, it's very difficult to see problems and opportunities because you're just not getting the right data. It's not correlated. You don't have all the right context. KPIs don't tell you everything because they don't take into account all the variables. And if you get to this point, there can be a lot of fear of change. So, changing that set point, well, we tried that years ago and quality didn't like it, so they pushed back, so we're not going to do it again. And if you go the CapEx route, well, then, there's not teams of engineers sitting around waiting to be employed on projects. And then if you get to this point here, it's very difficult to confirm the effect because you don't have the right meters, you don't have the data, and it's then, as a result, very difficult to sustain those changes over years.